So much to cover with Jeannie Mancini, president of March for Life. Donald Trump coming out with this statement that women who had abortions should be punished. What's the reaction to that?
Unbelievable. So out of touch with the pro-life movement, but out of touch with women. I mean, the last thing that a woman needs who's made that terrible, sad choice is punishment. She needs hope and healing. She needs mercy. And so we've been, putting out press releases and doing whatever we can to kind of roll this back. It's terrible.
What about this drug labeling change that the FDA approved?
RU 486, its chemical abortion, was approved in 2000. Its approval was rushed, politicized, it was flawed, and it's dangerous for women. It's harder on women than surgical abortion, and essentially what the FDA did today was they made this easier for women to use and for longer periods of time. So they took away some of the medical oversight to this. So what they're really doing is putting ideology in the place of women's health.
In Virginia, the governor vetoes a bill that would have taken some money away from Planned Parenthood. Is this a trend we're seeing?
Well, one thing to point out here, of course, is that he was very much elected by Planned Parenthood. I mean, they put a lot into getting him elected, and let's hope it's not a trend. I'm happy to see lots of trends with governors putting into place blocks to Planned Parenthood and other abortion facilities receiving funding. I mean, let's let other, non-abortion facility health clinics do this good work.
And finally, Utah's new bill. Doesn't it recognize the humanity of the baby in the womb?
Sure, I love it. I mean, you can't say that this is a lifeless blob of tissue. The baby feels pain at 20 weeks, and that's what this bill is basically doing. It's saying, let's give the baby anesthesia before its demise, essentially.
So much going on this life front. EWTN's foundress, Mother Angelica, spoke out clearly and often about life. Listen.
You say, well, why are you talking so much about life? Because I want other people to live. That's why. It's a teaching of the Lord that God alone gives life and God alone takes life.
That was a 1994 interview with Nellie Gray, the founder of the March for Life. So as president of March for Life, talk about Mother's impact on this movement.
Oh my gosh, I got to tell you, I love Mother Angelica so much. She's just such a pioneer. So her putting EWTN at the forefront of the March for Life, really, I mean, we work hand in glove with EWTN. It's just been an amazing gift. Probably 85% of people who watch the March for Life on TV watch it through EWTN, and we work so closely together in preparing it. So I'm so grateful to Mother for doing that, for making the March for Life really important, but also her catechism, her evangelizing, everything. It just had at the crux of it the church's teachings and the respect for the inherent dignity of the human person, even when it's tough to talk about. And it came out in everything she did, the way that she acted, the choices that she made with EWTN, but just in who she was as a person. So I'm just so
we are
grateful.
her living legacy, which will go on. Jeannie, thank you for being with us.
Thanks for having me.